Thank you so much for joining us for the 2020 Community Baby Shower for Mecosta and Osceola County. The goal of the baby shower is to ensure that all families have what they need in order to thrive. This baby shower is for all parents, mamas included, that have babies prenatal to the age of 12 months. During the Let's Talk series, we are going to be talking about 3 different things: resources that you may need while you're raising your child. The second one is supports you might need, and we all need supports, and also the opportunity to network with other families just like you. I hope you will join us for the Let's Talk series. We hope that you feel special, because you are. Let's talk.
Thank you for joining us for another session of Let's Talk. Today we have with us Rebekah, and Rebekah is going to talk to us about WIC. And so good morning, Rebekah. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us. Could you just get us started by just sharing who you are and what you do at the District Health Department number 10?
Yeah. Again, like she said, my name is Rebekah. I am a nurse here at District Health Department number 10. Currently, I'm working as the nurse in the WIC program here in Mecosta. I've also done a little bit with the maternal infant health program, but mainly you'll see my face if you come into WIC.
Mhm. Nice. And so let's talk a little bit about WIC. What is WIC? I mean, there's acronyms all over the place now. So could you explain what it actually is for those who might not know?
Yeah. So WIC is a nutrition education and supplemental food program, and it's for pregnant women, postpartum women who are breastfeeding or non-breastfeeding, as well as infants and children up to the age of 5. We
Mhm.
also do a lot of community resources or community referrals, I guess would be a better way to do it, as well as breastfeeding support that can be personalized to whatever your breastfeeding goal is.
Mm, nice. And so I'm thinking that if you are finding out, maybe you found out that you're having a baby, is that when they would contact you, or would they wait until they actually have that baby?
Definitely call us right away because we can get you on for your pregnancy and not only get you supplemental food card that you would be able to then take to the store and get food all throughout your pregnancy. We'd also then be able to get you hooked up with nutrition education to make sure that you have a really healthy pregnancy and also get you hooked up with other resources like that maternal infant health program that I mentioned or other things that might help just get you all the different resources and supplies that you need
Mhm.
for when baby comes.
Absolutely. Now that we know a little bit more about WIC, how would I know if I qualified for WIC? I mean, I know that I had WIC years and years and years ago, but so much has changed. So, how would I know? How would a mom out there know if they qualified for WIC?
So we are an income-based program, and you
Mhm.
can find those income guidelines online. I really encourage you though to give us a call and we can talk through your specific situation because you might not think you qualify, but then once you call us and kind of talk through those guidelines, you might realize that you do qualify for the program, whether or not it's because you're on maternity leave or because you've had a change in job and maybe don't have the income that you did before,
Sure.
especially with COVID. Um, Also of note is if you or your child are on Medicaid, you are automatically eligible for a WIC. So
Nice.
then you might even be a little outside of the income guidelines, but then still be eligible because you're on that Medicaid insurance.
Oh, so it sounds like it's really important for all of our moms out there to really just make that call and talk through their situation, and not really just um, look at those guidelines, those
Right.
income guidelines, because it looks like there's some other exceptions out there.
There's definitely other exceptions, and sometimes we find that people look up online and find old guidelines that
Oh,
are
right.
outdated, and so we really say, "Give us a call," and if we don't answer, because we're often pretty busy, leave a message, because we
Oh,
do a
right.
great job of listening to our messages and getting a hold of people. We try and always get a hold of people that same day that they called us so that we
Mhm.
can then talk through things. So definitely leave us a message, and then we will call you back or get your call run and call us and talk through all of the different specifics.
Nice. I agree. I really truly believe that everyone should make that call. Um, And I'm going to back that up. We know that families, in order to thrive, they really need to be connected to concrete supports and also services and resources. So this is really a great program. WIC has always been one of my favorite programs in the community. So I'm so glad to be able to talk to you today. You know, Rebecca, COVID changed everything. I mean, absolutely everything. And I believe that our moms out there right now would probably want to know how do those visits and how does an application look differently now because of COVID? And what do you see in the future? Like, might it change again?
Definitely change all the time. You know, we really have been trying to just go with the flow and figure out what's best for each of the communities. You know, District Health Department number 10 covers 10 different counties. And so we're really trying to be specific in each county about how are we handling the different appointments. We
Hmm.
used to do everything in person. So you would come in and do an appointment either with myself as the nurse or with the registered dietitian that's available to all of our clients or with our breastfeeding peer counselor. And we'd really do it one-on-one because you can just get so much benefit out of being face to
Yes.
face and doing heights and weights and just really being able to talk through things.
Hmm.
However, right now we're doing a lot over the phone, and that has been changing. When we first started doing appointments after COVID kind of hit, we were just doing everything over the phone. Now we have opened up a little bit and we're offering in office appointments with myself as the nurse 2 days a week. And then our dietitian and our breastfeeding peer counselor are still doing everything over the phone currently. But definitely if you feel like, I don't have great service or I'd rather be in person or,
Sure.
I don't want to come in, but I do want the benefits, we've got an appointment that's going to work for all the different types of families. And we try and take into account, a new baby or if you're pregnant and don't want to be exposed, let's figure out how we can get those different benefits, those different community referrals to you without making you feel like you're at risk.
Oh, that is just wonderful. It really sounds like you guys really care about not only the whole state, because it is a health department, but also right down to our own community. And that is just wonderful to hear. Um, so let me ask you about when you when you spoke a little bit about WIC and the other opportunities available, would I have to ask for those individually, or do you, if you feel as though I might qualify or our mamas qualify for different programs, that you actually provide those inter office referrals? Like, what else can you do through the health department?
There's actually quite a bit that we can do, and it's kind of a give and take. So when you come in and do an appointment, we're definitely going to talk through and try and do an assessment. I mean, we do a nutrition assessment, we do a health assessment, but we also try and do an assessment of what type of referrals might be good for you. And then talk through and say, hey, we've got this program and this program. And some of those programs that we can do right here in house is that we can do immunizations if you're maybe having
Mm,
trouble getting into your doctor because of the way things are being scheduled right now. We can get you or your family caught up with immunizations. We also have like family planning that we can get you hooked up with. We have environmental health here if you want to get water tested or have questions about different food programs. We've also got that maternal infant health program that works with pregnant moms and new babies, looking at helping them just get the support that they need, whether it's education about labor and delivery or if it's supplies after a baby's born, education on what to expect with the different milestones of,
mhm,
a baby.
mhm.
So a lot of that's in house. So we're really able to say, hey, like let's just either transfer you down the hall or walk you down the hall and talk to someone. Otherwise, if it's other things that aren't in house, we also have a lot of phone numbers for different maybe food pantries or places where you can get some different baby items that you don't have or just
Yeah.
really trying to say, okay, what do you need and how can we make sure that you have what you need to be healthy as a family.
That sounds wonderful. And it sounds like you really take each family unit individually and kind of do like a family assessment. And it's not just about baby and it's not just about until that baby's born. It really follows them throughout the years. That's wonderful. Is there anything that you would like to share with our parents? We have expecting moms that are watching this. We have new mommies. We have dads. We have foster care moms and dads, we have grandparents raising grandchildren. What would you want to say to, is there anything else you would like to say to any one of those um, caregivers?
Yeah, I mean, I think one thing is that the staff here at WIC, at the health department, I mean, we get it. We're moms, we're dads, we're families trying to navigate this whole COVID pandemic and figure out how do we best support our families, how do we best support, coming to work and support the
Mhm.
community that we're all a part of. And so we get it when you're overwhelmed with how do I blank, how do I get the help I need? I don't know if I can do that phone call. So I'd say, just one is really just encourage that give us a call and we can try and just help sort through kind of all of the different situations that are happening right now. I also love that you mentioned dads and grandparents and
Yes.
foster parents because, so often WIC people think, oh, moms and their babies, but really we work with a whole host of different types of families. And whether it's what might be considered a traditional family or if it's a dad, we've got several dads, lots of dads that come in and
Mhm.
bring their kids, either infants or older kids, and are a vital part of learning
Yes.
about how to, be as healthy as they can be as a family.
Absolutely. And I think just really looking at all those different roles that make up a family, I think embracing that family individually is so critical in order to make sure that all of our families are able to thrive in this community.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I think that really kind of covers a lot of it. I
Yeah.
love to just have conversations with people. Definitely, as we've gone over the phone, I've sometimes missed that one-on-one interaction. So I say definitely give us a call, and we'd love to just kind of talk through. Sometimes it just needs that listening ear to say, "Hey, what's next for us as we navigate through things?"
Absolutely. And I really feel as though you've really um provided an opportunity for all of our parents and caregivers to connect with you guys, just give you a call, and just you to review what's out there and what they might qualify. So, thank you so much for joining us for one of our Let's Talk series, and I look forward to talking with you more throughout the coming year.
All right. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
You're welcome.